During the Our Ocean Conference in Washington, D.C., President Obama announced the creation of the first national marine monument in the Atlantic Ocean. "We're protecting fragile ecosystems off the coast of New England, including pristine underseas canyons and seamounts," Obama said during his remarks. "We're helping make the oceans more resilient to climate change, and we're doing it in a way that respects the fishing industry's unique role in New England's economy and history." The 4,913 square mile Northeast Canyons and Seamounts Marine National Monument is the size of Connecticut and has been called an underwater Yellowstone and a deep-sea Serengeti. Hidden beneath the waves off Cape Cod, Mass., is a submerged wonderland of lush forests, canyons deeper than the Grand Canyon, vivid corals and extinct volcanoes, all teeming with wildlife such as endangered sperm whales, sea turtles and exotic species that aren't found anywhere else. "We're phenomenally excited," says environmental activist Brad Sewell of the Natural Resources Defense Council. He notes that the underwater wilderness is unexploited by commercial fishing, mining or drilling. "It's going to be increasingly important as climate change, its impacts increase," Sewell says. "We need to have these protected reservoirs of resilience." Opponents are already challenging the move, calling it an illegal use of presidential authority. "We don't normally create laws in this country by the stroke of an imperial pen," says Bob Van Ass, a spokesman for the National Coalition for Fishing Communities. He adds, "This is not only an end run around Congress, it's an end run around the entire system that Congress created to protect these ocean resources." Van Ass says the move will seriously hurt the fishing industry. "We anticipate the offshore lobster industry will be affected to the tune of about $10 million per year. On top of that, one of the most affected industries is going to be the Atlantic red crab industry. It is going to be very significantly impacted." Senior administration officials say to mitigate the financial harm, they're designating a smaller area than planned, and lobster and red crab fisheries have been given a 7-year grace period before they have to comply. John Williams, president of the Atlantic Red Crab Company in Massachusetts, says his company will survive, but he tells the Associated Press, "It's a big blow to us." Last month, Obama expanded the Papahānaumokuākea Marine National Monument in the Pacific Ocean using the 1906 Antiquities Act, which allows him to act unilaterally. Senior administration officials say the same presidential authority has been invoked more than 100 times by some 16